Good evening, everyone. Can I ask you all please stand for the pledge? Pledge allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our town board meeting. It is Tuesday, July 11th, 2023. We're going to jump around our agenda because we have the pleasure of bringing in a new police officer in town of Mount Pleasant, so we're going to jump to that. And I'll ask Councilwoman Zano, who is the liaison to our police department, to read the resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, residents of Mount Pleasant and board members. I have the honor of reading from Chief Oliva the following. Authorization to extend offer of employment to police officer candidate effective July 12th, 2023, salary per collective bargaining agreement with the PBA. Mr. Drew Kopika of Valhalla had previously passed the interview and background screening process. Mr. Kopika has passed the additional screening exams and his hiring has been approved by Westchester County Human Resources. I would respectfully request the board authorize employment for Mr. Kopika as a full-time probationary police officer, salary per collective bargaining agreement with the PBA, effective July 12th, 2023. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle.
Second?
Sounds like
Sorry.
a tie there.
Tie. Put it at a tie.
You got it, Tom.
Oh, thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. At this time, Chief, you want to lead us off?
So just real briefly, Drew is a lifetime resident of Valhalla. He attended Westlake School District, graduated from there. I think it's Dutchess Community College. And then on to SUNY Plattsburgh, where he earned his criminal justice degree. He was at one point in time a Westchester County Special. And then in I think May of 2022, he was hired by the DEP Police, and he's had a successful career there so far, and he's on our resident list, and we're going to take him. So I'm very happy to have him on board. Mr. Supervisor, would you be able to swear him in?
In my honor. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I
I,
state your name.
Drew Kopika,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to uphold the Constitution of the United States,
to uphold the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and I will faithfully and impartially
and I will faithfully and impartially
discharge all the duties incumbent upon me
discharge all the duties incumbent upon me
as a police officer for the town of Mount Pleasant,
as a police officer for the town of Mount Pleasant,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Good luck. Yeah, be safe.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
Be
much.
safe.
Good job.
So, yep, before we have Drew sign the book, which makes it official, there's a lot of history in his family with law enforcement, and his grandfather was chief of Greenburgh PD for at least 18 years, probably in that neighborhood, and then he had a short tenure, probably a year and a half, at Sleepy Hollow Police Department as chief of police. So normally I would have one in the family pin the badge on him, and I think you win the honor, sir, if you come up here and take care of that. I'd appreciate it. Now, don't injure him because I need him, all right? You could just... You guys wouldn't mind stepping down for a quick picture?
Let the family get a picture.
No one's seen me in it. Who's that guy?
All right, get up here for a picture. And then we'll get you. Right there. Perfect. Good. Thank you very much. Yeah, you want the family ones to come up real quick? Take one quick picture and then we'll yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to be behind there. Oh, yeah, boy. The family shot. No, it's their family.
Alphabetical.
Come on, Ann. Come on. Take a quick one. I'm going to take one with your phone.
Oh, I got to. Excuse me, yeah, one, it's fine. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Two of them are with the quarterback right now, not Jake. My two younger ones. One big guy, right there, yeah. Dax. Congratulations again.
One of your star players?
Since he was this big.
You're welcome, congratulations.
Bye-bye, nice seeing you.
Have a good night.
Oh, yeah.
Took it, so it wouldn't be in the picture.
That's a large one.
Yeah.
And there goes Lawrence. Okay.
Okay, we're going to move on to our agenda. First item is bids and awards.
Excuse me.
Do we have any details on that that we want to read? Yeah. You want to read? Sure, why not?
Authorization to award the Phase 3 asbestos water main replacement project located in the Old Farm Hill Water District. It's also referring to purchase order 830-23-13. Authorization to award the Phase 3 asbestos water main replacement project located in the Old Farm Water District. This is the final phase to completely replace all the asbestos water mains within the district. The project will replace approximately 19,200 linear feet of new 8 and 12 inch diameter class 54 ductile iron pipe and 8 and 12 inch diameter inline resilient wedge gate valves and two-piece sliding type adjustable valve boxes, curb boxes, service connections, and fire hydrants. Aquaworks Inc. is the lowest bidder on the project at $8.4 million and has successfully completed work for the town previously. It is the recommendation of the engineering department or the town engineer that this project be awarded to Aquaworks. Taxes or water rate to the district will not be increased due to this work.
Thank you. We need a motion and a second to award this bid.
So So moved to award the bid to Aqua Works Incorporated.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
Danielle.
Jerry.
Just a half a second slow tonight.
Jerry.
Oh, thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We have no public hearings tonight, but the first thing is to call for a public hearing to annex 1007 King Street into the Old Farm Water District. Originally, we were going to have this on as a public hearing, but there's some details that legal and our engineering department want to iron out prior to. So we'd like to schedule this. What's the next date would be? August 8th. So we'll schedule a public hearing for the Annex 1007 King Street into the Old Farm Water District for August 8th. Need a motion and a second.
So moved?
Motion by Jerry,
Second.
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is call for a public hearing to establish the creation of Pleasant Ridge Water District Extension Number 1. This is a new district. This is something that we have been talking about probably for 10, 12 years. And finally, we're getting to the first phase of creating a new district. So I think, can we plan this for August 8th also?
This is delayed a little bit from the developer, Brightview, and they're gonna pay for all this, so I think they're ready to go now. I did have a call with them last week.
Okay, Resolution 31423 will establish that August 8th date for the public hearing of the Pleasant Ridge Water District.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is purchase order 162-2317. This is for the police communications room. Floor quotes. Total cost $7,592. There are 3 quotes: Floorcraft, F&R carpet and flooring, Rubico interiors, and Floorcraft was the lowest estimate.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second?
seconded by Jerry. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization for street closing permits. The first one, Holly Bruni, authorization to close Marietta Avenue from Pearl Street to Lexington Avenue on Saturday, July 22nd from 1 p.m. until 11 p.m. A rain date is scheduled for Saturday, July 29th at the same time. Next one is Michael Malone, authorization to close 50th Avenue from Weed Avenue to Serrano Avenue on Saturday, September 9th from 4 p.m. until 10 p.m. A rain date is scheduled for Saturday, September 23rd at the same time.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second.
second by Lori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is approve an easement between Town of Mount Pleasant and Town of Newcastle for utility easement for water main within the Greeley Avenue right-of-way. Now, this is the town right-of-way on Greeley Avenue, right?
So we're, Town of Mount Pleasant borders the Town of Newcastle, right at Greeley Avenue. There's a house being built there. The water main is from the Town of Newcastle. It's their water and their main, so they're going to extend the water main into the right-of-way of the Town of Mount Pleasant at their cost, no cost to us. So we'll have to give them an easement for that.
Right.
And the next matter is connecting to the house, which should be a license to the neighbor who's building the house. So they're two related easement and a license agreement. And no cost to the town.
Resolution 31723 will approve the easement between the Town of Mount Pleasant and the Town of Newcastle.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second. Well, that was all of
Whoa.
us.
Stereo.
second by Danielle.
Crazy tonight.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. And as Darius was saying, next thing is approve the license agreement between the town of Mount Pleasant and owners of 233 South Greeley Avenue for utility hookup to water main within the Greeley Avenue right-of-way.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Jerry,
Second.
second by Lori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization for the supervisor to sign cell tower site lease agreement between the town of Mount Pleasant and Dish Wireless. Request for authorization of the town board to permit the supervisor's approval and authorization to permit Dish Wireless to apply for all necessary approvals for installation of ground equipment and equipment on the tower located at 121 Claybird Lane in Briarcliff Manor. And we have all the details attached if anyone would like to see it.
Move for approval, please.
Second.
You get this one, Tom. Danielle, you want second?
I'll
on
take
this?
second. Second.
Thanks.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay. Authorization to hire Gianfranco Affronti to the title of Junior Engineer in the Engineering Department effective July 26, salary as per CSEA contract. It's been a long time waiting to try to get somebody else in the engineering department to replace Lisa, who we loved having here, but she had to go get married and move. So this resolution will approve the hiring of Gianfranco to the title of Junior Engineer.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second?
second by Jerry. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization to appoint J.D. Suma to the Planning Board effective July 12, 2023.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Our investment report, the town's current rate of interest is 5.27%. Moving on to business from the floor. Anybody wish to address the board at this time? Welcome to do so. Pick a number. Moving on, being there's no speakers, we'll move on to our town clerk's report. Emily?
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, residents of the town of Mount Pleasant. Town Clerk's Report, Town Board Meeting, July 11th, 2023. Bid opening on June 30th, 2023 for the replacement of asbestos water mains in the Old Farm Hill Water District, Phase 3, and received and filed one planning board resolution for 1416 Skyline Drive site plan approval. And that is it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Moving on to our council's report. Councilman Saliano.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My report's from the Controller's Office, the Controller's Memo. The following claims are submitted for town board approval from the categories Computer, Winneck Holdings, LLC, DBA, Logically. The total is $44,794.42. From the category of Attorney, Harris Beach P. LLC, $4,908.59. From General Election, Westchester County Finance Department, $52,878. From Building Town Hall, J.W. Neubauer, AVB Business Products, FRM Mechanical Incorporated, total $5,815.13. From the category of off-street parking, Mid-Westchester Lawn Service Incorporated, $1,250. From Safety Inspection, Certified Elevator Inspection Incorporated, ICC Community Development Solutions LLC, total $6,925. From adult programs, USSSA Westchester, $3,864. From the pool, PVS Mini Bulk Incorporated, $1,816.94. From youth programs, American Heritage Martial Arts, Scott Dooley, $4,363.20. From youth day camps, Animal Assembly LLC, John McKenna, $3,200. From the category Planning Board, Cleary Consulting, $1,000. From Highway Machinery, East Coast Emergency Lighting Incorporated, Jim Reed's Truck Sales DBA, Jim Reed's Equipment, Warehouse Hose and Belting Corporation, $6,367.07. From the category of Capital Building Improvement, Granger Incorporated, Home Depot, OLA, Ortiz Welding, RJG Electrical, Tesser Technologies, $19,916.03. From Capital Kensico Road, RJG Electrical Contracting, $840. Highway Central Capital Project, Charles A. Magnanaro, $9,431.50. From Capital Highway Machinery and Equipment, Ortiz Welding, $200. Recreation Capital Project, Charles A. Magnanaro, $9,593. From the category Capital Old Farm Hill Water, Charles A. Magnanaro, $18,470. Kensico Capital Projects, Charles A. Magnanaro, All County Mobile Concrete Incorporated, Thale Industries Incorporated, $9,753.25. From the Mount Pleasant Consolidated Sewer District, we have Granger Incorporated, East Coast Emergency Lighting Incorporated, $1,567.48. From the Joint Water District Fund, we have Granger Incorporated, Hawk Company, East Coast Emergency Lighting Incorporated, Vincent Lozapone, Coin Chemical, PVS Mini Bulk, $2,255.31. And the last category is Kensico Water, PVS Mini Bulk Incorporated, $3,785.75. And the grand total, ladies and gentlemen, is $219,914.84. It's signed Brian Keneally, our controller. I respectfully ask the board for a motion of approval for the controller's memo, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second?
second by Jerry. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Okay, we have one more item, Mr. Supervisor. So the second item, again, is from Mr. Brian Keneally, our controller. This is authorization to enter in a lease agreement for upgrade postage for the meter machine. It's a purchase order. Purchase order number 131-2303. Again, it's for a postage meter. The vendor is Quadient Leasing USA Incorporated. The total price is $22,304.40. This is a lease agreement for 60 months at $371.74 per month. I move for approval, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Lori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
I thank you. Have a great evening. Thank you very much.
Councilwoman Zano, you already did your duty this evening. Councilman Shulman.
Good evening. Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, fellow board members, Town of Mount Pleasant residents. I have resolutions from the Parks and Recreation Department. Mr. Supervisor, I'm waiting on the first purchase order. I'm awaiting some response from the Recreation Superintendent.
You want to table?
Can we table that, the first one? Thank you. Thank you.
So resolution 52523, we're going to table it.
It's an October event, October 7th event, so I think we have time.
Okay.
Yep.
So motion by Jerry to table,
Second.
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Okay, my second item is purchase order, this is from Lane Donnelly, Recreation Supervisor. It's purchase order 70-23-67. It's the Hurricane Harbor Camp Trip. The vendor is Six Flags Hurricane Harbor. Total cost, again, this is for Teenscape, the camp, Teenscape Camp. The total cost of this event is $8,918.64. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Jerry,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Do you know if West Point had any damage?
Oh,
Next one?
Yes.
They
yes,
actually
yes.
did. They canceled their lacrosse camp because of the roads surrounding them, and some of their campus was flooded.
Yeah,
Flooded,
yep,
I
yep.
saw that on television.
I do have one announcement from the Recreation Department for residents. On Wednesday, July 19th, there'll be a bench dedication at Carroll Park at 6:45 p.m. The benches will be dedicated to Ralph Nicoletti Sr. and Jackie Abate for their contributions to the Parks and Recreation Department and to the town of Mount Pleasant. The dedication will take place right before the 7 p.m. concert. Hope you can attend. Thank you. That's it for this evening.
Thank you.
Okay.
19.
Councilwoman Smalley, looks like you got the night off.
How about that? I often don't have the night off, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Everyone have a good day and good evening.
Thank you. Our town attorney, I don't believe we have any updates.
Nothing today.
Thank you. Moving on to our schedule of meetings, our work session is Tuesday, August 1st at 7 p.m. Business session will be Tuesday, August 8th at 7 p.m. If there be no further business, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second?
second by Jerry. I'm gonna miss that one. Meeting adjourned, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night.